And we are on. We say all praises be to the Creator, all power to His people. In the name of Yahshua, the Black Revolutionary Messiah, I greet you, my brothers and sisters, in the spirit of truth and the words of peace. Shalom Aleichem. Giving a special salute to the Black Messiahs. Our motto is stop waiting for a Savior and be one. Stop waiting for a Savior and be one. I know everybody has their mind on the election as of right now. Supposedly, nobody knows who's going to win the presidential election. Of course, unless Trump pulls out some kind of major flim flam, Biden got this. Biden got this. But what does that mean for Black people? Really? What does that really mean for Black people? We're going to see sooner than later and over the next 4 years is the revenge of White Lives Matter. The revenge of White Lives Matter. It's all about the law of cause and effect. Or for every action, there's an opposite reaction. So this is what's going to happen, fam. You're going to see the rise of White Lives Matter like never before. Every tactic, everything that Black people did under Black Lives Matter, for the next 4 years, watch white people flip it and start yelling, White Lives Matter. When Black people were yelling they were the victims of racism, watch white people play the victim for 4 years. For 4 years. And watch the politicians, the Democrats, go for it. Because the thing about politics is they're looking for a centrist position, meaning they want everybody in the center. They want everybody in the center. They don't like the extremes. They don't like extreme Black folks. They don't like extreme white folks. They want everybody in the center. So what they do is they give incentives to bring people to the center. And it's not hard to bring Black folks to the center. I mean, give Black folks some watermelon and chicken and some battle rap videos, and they're right at the center. That's how they think. That's how white folks think about Black folks. So the concessions that white people made this summer to Black people. I mean, look at how Black folks had it going on this summer. Basically, everything Black people asked for, they got. We need this name change. Okay, you got it. We need this statue taken down. Okay, you got it. We need this person fired. Okay, you got it. You're going to see the exact opposite when Biden takes office. Because now they're going to have to, with white folks claiming victims, they're going to have to appeal to Black folks. I mean, white folks. They're going to have to appeal to the good old boys to bring them to the center. And that's what politicians do. It's like a football game. A football game. Have you ever seen a football game? The last 2 minutes, the team's up by a touchdown, and all they got to do is sit on the ball. They ain't got to run a play, really. They can just sit on the ball, basically. That's how white supremacy works. Racists are not fighting for white supremacy. They're fighting to maintain white supremacy. I'm going to say that again. Go back and read Neely Fuller's book. White folks aren't fighting for white supremacy. They're fighting to maintain white supremacy. See, white supremacy already exists. All they got to do is maintain it. Democrat, Republican, that's all they got to do is keep things exactly the way they are. If they keep everything in the center so nothing really changes, they maintain white supremacy. Just like that football team maintaining that 7-point lead, and all they do is run the clock out. All they got to do is run the clock out, fam. So politicians, they take that centrist position. They try to keep both sides happy. Not only politicians, but also foundations. Always refer to this book, Black Awakening in Capitalist America by Robert L. Allen. And he talks about the Ford Foundation, when black folks were rebelling, in the 60s. What the Ford Foundation did was they gave all this money to black groups to stop them from rioting. Because riots aren't good for business. Black folks or white folks. That's not good for business. So they make concessions to keep people out the streets. So they already figure with a black vice president, black folks are going to be happy. We ain't got to do nothing else for 4 years to calm black folks down. Just like under Obama, we ain't got to do nothing else for 4 years to calm black folks down. But for white folks, when they start playing victim, watch what they do. I'm going to give you a case in point. One of the presidents that was the master of catering to the Republicans was Bill Clinton. He was a master of catering to the Republicans, the conservatives. When he threw Sister Soldier under the bus, that's how we got into office, by catering to the right-wing Republicans. And as a politician, that's how they get things done, by catering to the other side. So Bill Clinton was a master at that. So what's going to happen, family? Under Bill Clinton, you had the Newt Gingrich and the Contract for America. Under Obama, you had the Tea Party. So look for white folks to come up with some White Lives Matter group. All votes matter, or y'all cheated on voting, or they're going to have some kind of group like the Tea Party to fight for their rights. Watch what I tell you. See, white folks start organizing. We got a problem with organizing. Win, lose, or draw, they ain't going to cry about it. They're going to organize. Okay, y'all won this one, but we're going to organize to make sure we get our way regardless of who wins. While y'all celebrating, they're going to be organizing. So what do? We organize. We're going to have to fight for our rights like never before. Like never before, we're going to have to fight for our rights, because unlike under Obama, now you got a white president. So neither side really has to cater to black people for the next 4 years. They can leave black people totally out the equation, because again, like I said previously, we're in the middle of a white civil war. So they can leave black people out of the equation totally. So we have to organize to fight for our rights, especially locally. Especially locally. Get involved in your local politics. Get involved with your city council, your county commissioners, the school board. Organize locally. Someone once said, all politics is local. Organize locally. Black nationalism is the key. Black nationalism is the key. We have to concern ourselves totally what's good for the Black community. What's good for the Black community, and how do we organize around that? So, you ain't got to believe me, but like Goody Mob said on Cell Therapy, listen to me now, believe me later on. Listen to me now, believe me later on. As always, we leave with the Black Messiah motto: stop waiting for a savior and be one. Shalom.